Okey, Panji Syafi'i di sini.
Lina Soho, Tante Mas di sini.
Okay, lately kan, last week this happened to me.
Terus dah buka topik
Bukan topik lah.
Okay.
Kan, kita,
actually hari ni kita macam sembang-sembang, santai-santai je. So yalah, kita akan cakap mengenai topik-topik ehwal semasa.
yang
So kita santai bertiga lah. So kita mulakan dengan topik Abang Panji dulu.
So program hari ni actually sebenarnya
Dia dah
untuk kita
serius.
3 orang buat perbualan. Kita akan interview satu persatu because all this while our podcast we have not actually introduced and get up close and personal to each and every one of us. In fact, we take this opportunity for me to actually know my co-colleagues like Abang Panji and Mas and they may not know everything about me, so I'm looking at truth or dare tonight. Alright.
I think dia ada
Astaghfirullahalazim.
Okay, so what's the topic today Abang Panji?
Hari ni tak ada topik, cuma okay, like last week
What happened?
I go naik Grab. Go naik Grab.
You naik Grab. Bukan you panggil Grab food
Bukan.
Grab car lah.
Naik Grab car lah.
Okay.
Tak tahu apa dia punya angle. Tak apa, nanti kejap. Sabar.
Okay.
So
Silakan.
biasa at that time very happy sebab ada few good things going on. So I naik Grab, duduk. Okay, this uncle dah jalan for a while, dah jalan sekejap. Okay, brother, Melayu sekarang semua hancur lah sekarang Okay. Then daripada happy, dia tak happy, dia nak macam tumbuk uncle tu, tapi tak apa, dengar dulu. Apa
yang buat dia macam cakap macam itu?
Dia cakap
Tiba-tiba.
apa macam dengan
Sebelum
Melayu.
tu you keluar dengan siapa? Dengan Datin ke?
No, I'm alone.
Oh, asal keluar seorang?
Go for a job lah.
Okay.
cakap
So
lah.
kenapa tiba-tiba
Apa
Apek tu
sebenarnya?
buat begitu?
Kesian.
It's not Apek, it's not Mama, it's not Melayu. Kita jangan cakap racist, nanti orang marah nanti kan. It's the uncle lah.
Just a driver lah,
I call it kan.
Okay.
Melayu semua hancur sekarang. Semua naik pakai, semua buat kerja Grab.
Itu cara dia berbual dah jadi macam race lain tu.
Kita pandai-pandai ke orang lah.
Okay.
Semua buat Grab. Semua tanya sini, tanya itu, Grab. Apa Melayu tak ada kerja lain ke? Semua macam gitu ke, bodoh.
Okay.
Wow.
Dia
Wow.
pakai word BODOH lah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Then I said, Uncle, aku Melayu engkau tak Melayu kira kan kau dah start dengan aku tau.
Oh, you said that. You reply that.
Nice.
Kira kau dah macam you are like challenging me. No, I'm a Malay. Even though I don't do Grabs, but there's nothing wrong doing Grab. You yourself doing Grab, what, Uncle? Then I different. I old age. I old man can do. Then so what's the problem with you, Uncle? The Malay. Because you see, the Malay, they got no future.
Oh.
Bukan Grab tak ada future. Melayu bawa Grab tapi tak ada future, dia kata.
Oh.
Man, you see, this is the topic I nak keluarkan. You see, macam triggered tau. Macam kenapa angka tu tiba-tiba nak
But
ni,
who is
challenge.
he to judge whether that particular race by doing Grab means got no future?
Exactly.
For all you know, that person who does Grab is to pass time because he has a hustle which is very important. Mungkin dia tauke, mungkin dia entrepreneur, mungkin dia supplier, mungkin dia apa So when he, I know some Grabs and even drivers, chauffeurs, in between the time macam you got to supply something or you got to do a meeting from point A to point B. The person use his Mercedes to actually drive from point A to point B at the same time because he has a Grab license. So you take advantage.
Why not?
Why not? Just to earn that $20, $30, $40 sometimes, just to get him to where he needs to be and earn some extra bucks, which is very smart lah.
Tapi kan kalau if he do full time as a Grab, apa salahnya pun?
That's nothing. It's personal choice, right?
Exactly. So this uncle dah mindset dia macam gitu. Dia bilang, dulu punya Melayu semua ada ni ada tu. Uncle, I think you duduk dekat sana, you punya bontot dengan you kepala sama hitam juga.
Allah.
I say like that.
Bontot. Kau nampak ke bontot dia?
Tak nampak lah. ini kira dah geram sangat lah. You know.
Tapi tak baik sih dia berbual macam direct macam gitu, very kasar sih. Like apa sih yang kau nak cakap, like nak kutuk-kutuk bangsa yang lain-lain, like you know, mungkin cara penyampaian dia tu tak tahu nak kata dia pandai ke tidak, but the word BODOH tu macam kasar kan. Like everyone Singaporean semua tahu saya benda tu.
And it's choice of words lah. Anyway, why would you voice a personal opinion in that kind of tone or in the kind of setup when you are in your work zone and you are with a passenger?
Yes.
I think in terms of any workforce, jangan cakap Grab lah. Kalau aku jadi tukang masak ke, aku jadi tukang cuci ke, you cannot give such a bias, a stereotype atau this kind of racist comment towards anything or anybody.
Then must mention Melayu lagi. Then that's why I triggered. Then the whole journey tu macam hampir nak tak bertengkar lah. Because I definitely were triggered. You mention Malay, that's it, naik terus.
Alah.
If you cakap Grab as a whole, biar orang Melayu, orang Cina, orang Melayu,
apa yang dia bingit sangat lah. Agaknya Melayu semua buat Grab tu yang dia bingitnya, dia dah tak ada passenger or whatever, you know. Tapi but kau berbual dengan orang Melayu sih, kau sedar tak?
That's why dia macam challenge me.
If I may ask, the race of that driver, is it the race yang dia against?
Tak, bukan orang Melayu kita lah.
Bukan lah.
So kita tak nak mention
majority race.
I think this okay lah. Dia orang I will bleep lah. Dia orang uncle, I think about 40 plus.
40 plus 40 plus bukan uncle lah, kira macam
I call
midlife lah.
Midlife lah, younger than me lah kan. But I don't respect, that's why I call him uncle. I don't call him, I should call him brother. But the thing is, bingit lah kan. You shouldn't say this thing, man.
So what did he reply after you say that comment?
Bertegang urat lah kira.
Bertegang urat lah.
All the way journey tu.
All the way lah.
Jauh kalau kena salah orang salah mat ke apa memang dah bercepu kat dalam tu
Betul.
Kalau dia kena lagi another type of person, dia akan record, dia akan storm.
Correct. But I'm not the type lah. I just confront him. Kalau tak happy boleh keluar, jom. To the extent I almost say that lah, uncle, dia cakap banyak-banyak, sekarang you tak happy dengan Melayu ke apa? Kenapa you target Melayu? Banyak bangsa lain pun buat Grab. And kenapa Grab is it low punya you look low on
pandang
these
rendah.
Grab people?
Tessa, word BODOH tu tak perlu. Tu dah totally biadab sih.
Yeah, man.
But then until the end of the journey, he still continue that talk lah.
Bertegang urat dah tu.
Baby, aku nak pergi
basah telinga dia sampai balik.
Dah start kasar. Dah
tak boleh hormat orang macam itu.
Betul. You don't respect you don't expect any races macam ini. You don't deserve any respect for anyone.
But the funny part is that he is talking about his position, his own profession.
Exactly.
Which is a bit strange. Maybe he had a bad day. Maybe he had something of that race who upsets him.
Maybe.
Or maybe there could be a lot of triggers lah for such person.
But lucky like Mas say lah, dia jumpa dengan orang yang aku masih boleh relax, sabar, marah-marah. Belum lagi pergi kalau orang lain dah kena
dah very unlucky dia.
Betul. You cannot say that, man. Banyak orang cari duit doing this Grab thing. Yang single mother yang tak ada time nak work full time. This is the time untuk dia orang cari rezeki at their own time, own target.
And it's clean money. It's clean money, right? And everybody is a demand where most people nowadays they opt not to have a car. Jadi Grab, Gojek, all this Tada adalah their main transportations besides bus and MRT kan?
Like myself lah. Like you also, me and Mas. Dia tak perlu Grab. Dia ada kereta.
Tak adalah. Maksudnya macam kadang-kadang tu kalau kereta tu semput masuk workshop pun, I go for Grab. But you know what's
the thing is about this Grab, he's particularly upset about yang deliver food.
Bukan pasal driver lah.
Both. But he more to like macam korang Melayu tak ada apa-apa lagi, cuma tahu nak buat Grab aja.
But doesn't he know that actually one thing, the job is actually not easy. Kerana dia ada tanggungjawab yang berat. Dia ada responsibility.
Betul.
A lot of safety precaution.
Betul.
A lot of alertness. Maksudnya kalau macam the person besok nak drive pagi, dia nak kena tidur awal, dia nak kena fokus, dia nak kena lawan mata, dia nak kena lawan
Penat tau
angle.
drive whole day.
Ya,
Penat.
correct.
Dia
Ya.
tangkap mata sih.
Tangkap
Yes,
mata.
yes.
Habis lepas tu dapat passenger yang corporate, dapat passenger yang gerik-gerik, dapat passenger yang
Kurang ajar.
macam-macam, yang mabuk. I
Ya.
mean, it could be atau macam like some other things who maybe don't want to even cooperate putting on the seat belt kan. So it's a stress level for driver tau.
Betul, betul.
Sebenarnya tak pasal-pasal kalau ada TP ke apa lalu subject kena
And some
driver.
more it's a long hour kan.
It's a long working hours.
Yeah, at least around 12 hours.
Yeah,
10 hours.
and maybe on top of that, right? I want to also mention whereby besides the point that you encounter, there's also recently an option whereby yang kita boleh pilih kalau kita nak silent grab,
Silent ride.
silent ride,
Yes.
which I opt for that all the time.
Meaning the driver tak boleh berbual dengan you, you also tak boleh berbual dengan driver.
Yeah, to me,
You can choose that.
yes, and to me it's a two-way version. Sebab I know some drivers are also tired.
Yes.
So and they just want to focus on driving you safely to that point B, and that's it. Dia pun maybe nak kau team for the day or what. Tapi macam for me, right, it's more I order Grab for my children, for my helper. Kadang-kadang pergi tuition, pergi madrasah, aku balik lambat balik lambat. Kadang-kadang lelaki aku not in Singapore, so kita rely on Grab.
Betul.
And the Grab to me is that the responsibility, the safety of my children, kereta dia bersih, tak berabuk, anak aku tak dapat allergy, Grab driver tak rokok, and then everything is
Back sit at home.
yeah, it brings my children safely to the place they need to go and come back safely. And of course diorang tak penat lah. Tapi macam the silent part is necessary because sometimes drivers can be playing some songs which unknowingly it is illicit. Yang budak-budak tak sepatut dengar.
Betul.
So I like that option. And sometimes like
You
especially
like the option. Oh,
I like
okay,
that,
the option
I like
as
that
in
silent option.
silent option, okay.
Like satu is example like for my helper. Kadang-kadang she go somewhere where I will send a Grab to her, and she also has a Grab apps. I will allow her to book herself. Nanti dia nak balik pun dia I put credit into her balance. Nanti dia tahu bikin. But sometimes she tell me some things like ma'am, hari ni Grab driver tu macam nak flirt dengan dia. But then I said okay lah, human nature lah, everybody will try, right? Pick up conversation. I said maybe driver friendly, but she said sometimes she don't like it. Sometimes it's like to the point asking her personal thing. How long you work here? Do you have children? Are you enjoy working here? Then that kind of personal question my helper doesn't like to answer. So macam that silent mode actually allows privacy between drivers and passenger and driver. I would take that option if I'm a regular like you. And at the same time, driver pun tak boleh buka music tau. You can tell.
But I'm different. I don't like to be silent. I always talk. So I seldom choose this option. I always talk to the driver. Yeah, maybe a lot of people want silent, but me, I will talk. I will start the conversation. Tapi depends on the mood of the driver lah. Kalau driver tak ada respon sangat, kita tahulah, kita just back off lah. But I like a talk.
You like to
talk.
converse lah,
Yes,
sembang-sembang
Yeah, different people different lah kan.
Different preference.
Even I'm tired, so I still will talk. Kalau tak lagi penat. Because I don't like to sleep in the car.
Oh, kenapa
I don't know. Takut muka buruk ke apa? Buruk mengawak ke apa? I don't know. Oh, you
Mas, any experience?
Tapi what do you think? Is this macam job paling hina ke dekat Singapura ni?
No.
Betul lah.
Selagi kau bekerja, apa kerja tu yang halal tu mulia lah.
Kan? Sorry, dia sangka nak kena ketuk kepala dia. Sorry.
Pada aku pun macam Mas cakap apa kerja tu yang mulia, yang clean, brings a clean money. Even if the person decided to go and buy a tissue paper satu pack mungkin $2, lepas tu dia sell dekat orang $2. It's actually
That is entrepreneur.
Correct. Dia pandai untuk jual bila orang tengah makan tahu tak ada tisu.
Correct. Yeah.
It's also clean money. Dia effort, dia put in effort apa.
Yeah.
But for Grab, kalau you all ingat tahun masa-masa tu Grab dengan Uber time tu baru start there are like some feedback in the news tahun bila tu that a student actually earns very high money. He earns quite a bit of money just by doing Grab in between his classes. This boy is not a boy lah, macam dia teenager. Bapak dia di kereta, so dia cuma hanya mungkin bapak dia top up minyak ke dia top up minyak, but in between lessons masa just aku pun tak ingat he was college or he was poly or university, tapi in between lessons dia actually drive tau. He was doing that, and when he does that, kerana badan dia muda, kerana badan dia muda,
Kita selalu cakap drive.
Sarung tangan dia.
badan dia muda kan, jadi boleh angkat lah. Mungkin normal driver at that uncle's age macam you cakap drive maybe 6-7 or maybe 10 hours maximum, 12 hours, but such youngsters maybe dia boleh drag 15 hours or 18 hours selagi mampu. And at one point of time in a month he was earning about $6,000 to $7,000, and that actually created some kind of feedback by other people. Now, why do you need to go to university when you can actually do that?
End of the day, you want to earn big money. Doesn't matter kau uni ke, kau just Grab driver atau Grab food hantar makanan ke, you earn for the family.
And
full stop.
And tak payah nak hina orang tu nak kerja apa pun kan.
Betul.
It depends on your capability, ability.
Betul.
Whatever you can do.
Mungkin memang dia tak ada pelajaran, so this is the best option untuk dia, and he earn bigger than normal people yang kerja office. Maybe so tak salah. I don't understand this uncle yang I don't know, maybe dia triggered dengan orang Melayu atau just
sounds like it lah.
Kesian orang macam ni.
Kesian Then before I go off, I turunkan, uncle, don't talk this to any Malay. Lucky is me. If not, you kena. It's okay, I'm a military man, I can defend myself.
Wow. Boy.
Okay
Tak apalah, biarkan.
I say good luck. Dah mati good luck lah kau. Okay guys, budak-budak yang dekat luar sana tu, budak-budak Grab, apa pandangan korang? Korang boleh komen kat sini, ataupun maybe kita should invite some of the Grab people untuk tanyakan dia punya
experience journey.
Maybe korang dengar ni podcast, korang nak come over, PM any one of us.
Jangan cakap Grab, delivery lah, Food Panda ke,
Food Panda lah, anything anybody also can.
Tanpa diorang aku lapar tau.
Asim.
Lagi satu, diorang punya kerja, especially yang delivery food tu hujan, panas, terik, salji, semua dia turun
Sedih ke tengok diorang tengah hujan-hujan, kadang basah-basah kuyup Kalau aku tengok tu dengan berat-berat gini aduh, aku macam sebab tengok macam
what is this is our son.
Yes. And actually all they want is a good customer. Is like, seems to me they work very hard, and if we smile and say thank you, they are very happy.
Yes, betul.
They are very happy.
Kau jangan maki, dah sudah.
Siapa sih nak maki, orang dah hantar aku makan
ada kes banyak jugalah, datang lambat kena maki.
Air tumpah, bekas dorang riding apa, macam anak aku yang nombor 2 pernah buat Grab. So around Bukit Panjang tu, dia berbukit bukau kan, Long Hill Estate tu kan, berbukit bukau. So it's not easy lah around the area doing Grab. You have to ride kat bukit, turun bukit, kadang-kadang dia cakap, dia cerita ke kawan punya experience, ada yang air jatuh kan,
air tumpah
ada yang kena maki, macam makan lambat, so it's not easy sih.
Betul.
Orang yang menunggu tu memang kebulu gila punya lah, tak tahan dah macam singa, dah macam serigala ni, mana makan aku but kena fikir jugalah, diorang jalan bukan senang sih.
Bukan sengaja dia pun nak cepat dia hantar, cepat dia dapat lain job, betul tak?
Kena faham jugalah.
I mean, you guys, dulu we used to letak air dekat luar
sebab COVID kan,
COVID thing, but now we don't put air, we just give tip
Kau kasih physical money lah. I give
Not
via the
physical, I
apps.
give to the apps.
I give physical apps.
yeah.
Then put one smiley or down there.
I think will make their day also.
Dia make their
right?
day.
Simple
Because
as that.
sometimes like macam kita tahu dia on the way naik basikal ke naik motor kan, I say slowly bro, take your time. Itu member dah senyum. Gitu.
Betul. Then they know, alamak, okay, aku akan going to a good customer.
So slowly bang, take your time. Betul bukan tengok gambar macam abang.
Tapi bukan abang. Oh, tu gambar lama. Yang jadi anti dah. Anti.
Sekali datang lain dah. Apa dia? Yang datang lain dah.
Tak apa, itu pun aku tak judge. Cakap terima kasih bang. Gambar lain.
Mesti lah, profile page mesti baik je. Okay guys, this is a short story untuk my nak luahkan lah about this incident lah So korang dekat luar sana tu be kind to each other lah
Yes.
Of course lah.
Tukang masak, tukang cuci toilet, tukang apa, whatever is kerja, still kerja macam Mas cakap, still is kerja yang halal.
Yeah. Housewife pun actually pekerjaan
Yes.
tau. So please be kind to your wife.
Itu lagi teruk, 24 hours tak ada gaji Ya adalah in a way adalah.
Depends lah, tu depends lah.
Kalau kita nak go to scope to Mas punya kerja, ada lain cerita, ada plot twist, tapi nanti kita cerita sikit. Mas, betul tak Mas? Itu cerita tak habis. Okay guys, just a short apa ni, curhat
Curahan hati.
Curhat daripada saya lah personally ni. Apa the eyes macam gitu, macam ada yang tak kena.
Macam gitu punya cerita dia bilang curahan hati.
Kira dia dah pendam lama.
Dah pendam
tu,
lama, aku nak ceritakan tapi tak ada masa, tak ada tempat.
Bila ingatkan balik geram, faham tak?
Sebab tak dapat.
So hari ni diluahkan kepada netizen di luar sana.
Actually dia nak luahkan kat kita tapi
Tak ada lah, takkan. Tapi Kak Uncle, kalau kau dengar podcast ni Uncle, kau tahu mana cari aku. Kita jumpa empat mata, kita berbual. Asal kau nak.
tapi Uncle tu cakap Melayu lah.
Kan boleh cakap Melayu.
Anyway, like yelah, sesiapa yang buat Grab ada pandangan, you boleh tulis komen di bawah, atau ada komen ke apa, atau motivasi untuk Grab yang lain kan, nak memberi motivasi, boleh letak di komen-komen kat bawah nantilah.
Yeah, correct. Komen-komen yang baik-baik saja
Yang tak baik pun insyaAllah kita ignore.
InsyaAllah kita ignore. Okay guys, this is Voice Out Cakap Je. Panji Syafiee di sini,
Lina.
Tanter Mas.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. Be safe and stay safe.
Waalaikumsalam.
Bye-bye.
Cakap je lah.